You have a client in with a fractured canine. What are your recommendations on counseling this client?
Okay, great question.
Thank you.
First of all, we want to know, when was it fractured? Because if it's a fresh fracture, we could potentially save that tooth with a procedure called a vital pulpotomy. While it's an advanced dental procedure, it can certainly save the tooth, and even you don't have to do a root canal. It's called a partial pulpectomy. And so then that saves the tooth. If it's after 48 hours, then you really have two treatment options: root canal the tooth or extract the tooth. Now, when people think about root canals, it puts a little bit of alarm to them, but actually root canal therapy is not a bad option for strategic teeth. Maxillary mandibular canine teeth, fourth upper premolars, first mandibular molar. If it's practical, at least mention, if there's a veterinary dentist or someone that knows how to do the procedure, mention that root canal therapy can save a tooth. There are many times you can't. It may be that either when you take x-rays of it, there's too much disease apically, there's a root fracture, which is possible, or it could be economics. And we all know that money does not grow on trees, and that endodontic therapy could be a little bit more expensive. The plus side of it, less pain, the tooth stays. Success rate's about 95+%. To extract a tooth, the success rate done completely is 100%. So what we tell a client is leaving it to percolate, which is unfortunately what veterinarians are guilty of, is not an option. Do you notice I didn't say, let's keep an eye on it? There are too many veterinarians that say, let's keep an eye on it, and that's tantamount really to malpractice. So if you live in rural Kansas and there's no one near you, and they cannot go to referral, and even if you've offered it, then you surgically remove that tooth. So learning how to do it is important, but that's really the only option. And so you want to do it rather sooner than later, because you don't want anything to fester on that.